Hello, my friends. This is Natasha, founder of On Purpose Projects, bringing you another tip about how to create a high performance business website. This is one that I actually learned from one of my clients yesterday. That she and I had been talking, and she said to me, she's like, "You're like a breath of fresh air." You know, she's a marketing manager, but like most marketing managers, she's very low tech. She understands marketing and strategy and all that. But in terms of the day to day management of stuff like SEO and tech and websites, and she's obviously beyond her ability, which is normal, which is where we come in as the tech team, right? And she says to me, she's like, "You're the first person as a developer who doesn't talk over me or make me feel stupid, but you actually explain it and provide tutorials, and you let me know how it works, and you educate me and empower me to be in charge of my own project." And to me, that was just such a funny thing to say that I never really thought of that. That as tech people, as a tech person, as a non-tech person, tech person, I normally will take the time to explain, if they want to, explain to the client how it works, why it works, make tutorials, sort of help them become self-contained in terms of managing their website, because there's nothing more annoying than not knowing how to do anything and needing to call your developer in for the tiniest fix. It's so annoying and so disempowering. So our team, we really work with our clients and teach them how it works and what to do. And if they want to do it themselves, they can. If they don't, then we're here to help them. And I just want to speak to you as if you're that kind of person who currently has a developer you're working with or an agency, and you just feel like they talk over you, or they try to intimidate you, or they confuse you, or they try to make you feel stupid. Don't put up with that. That is not cool. You are the client, you are paying the bill. You deserve to know how it works. It's your website. So if they try to pretend that they're super smart and there's no way that you could explain it and it's too confusing, that just means that they're a bad explainer. Because nothing is so complicated that it can't be put in a way that makes sense. And I say that because I am a non-tech person running a tech team. There is not a day goes by that someone doesn't tell me something and I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Can you please tell me again?" Or, there's this one issue that 7 years later, I still don't understand how it works. So I had one of my developers get on the phone with me yesterday and it's like, "Please explain this to me one more time." And so he screen shared and he showed me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it." But a developer who comes at you with intimidation or sort of pretentiousness, that's not cool. So if you feel confused, you have every right to stop, ask for clarification, find out what you need. And if they're not cooperating or they're withholding, find someone else, because it's not so impossible that you as the founder, you as the marketing manager wouldn't be able to understand it. So you might not need to know the nitty gritty, like you don't need to know exactly every detail, but if the overall concept or course of action or strategy, you're kind of just like going by faith because you don't want to bother somebody to explain it to you, no. There are so many people out there, so many developers out there who love to coach and explain and support and empower and keep you involved. It's fun for a lot of people. Like our whole team is like we do tutorials, we provide webinars, we do training, and because we just think it's so much more empowering for you to know what's going on, right? Like we are doing our job by helping you feel good about what you do. So don't put up with being intimidated, bullied, confused, spoken down to. That is absolutely not necessary, and should not be tolerated. So I'm just giving you permission that if that's the relationship you're in with your tech people, either decide to stop and ask for more, show the courage to get them to explain it to you, screencast it, screen share it, videos, tutorials, Loom videos, phone call, whatever. And if they refuse and they're kind of trying to keep you in the dark, it's okay to find someone else if you do want to know. Because there's kind of a power dynamic that tech people, I've seen this, where tech people, a lot of times because they kind of hold the cards, they don't want to tell you because it kind of creates a perception of value that they know how to do it and you don't. So they kind of trap you into this relationship where if you actually know how it works, it's probably not as hard as you think. Or not, maybe not as hard. It's complicated. Web work is complicated, but the concept, like you definitely would understand it, but they just don't want to tell you because again, it creates this illusion that I'm smarter than you. and you need me and you'd be dead without me. And it's just, that's just not the case. So anyhow, I'm giving you permission to stand up for yourself, get what you need, ask your questions. And yeah, you don't have to be intimidated or treated like you're an idiot. And everything will just go so much better when you're in an environment where you feel supported and empowered and free to learn more. And you're just going to do so much better. I'll talk to you tomorrow.